time for some 814 sips. We are joined alongside Pam Mind Cells again, a fine wine of good spirits. Good to see you again.
Good to see you. Thanks for having me.
Yeah,
in the new year.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you too. Happy New Year. Living healthy in the new year, right? It's all about getting those nutritious meals back into your diet. And so, Pam, we are going to pair some healthy meal options with some wine.
Right, yeah, just because you're going healthy in the new year doesn't mean you have to give up the wine completely, because moderation is key in healthy drinking and healthy living. So for starters, we have a wine from our Chairman Selection Program.
Okay, and this is a really popular one.
Yes, it's so popular. Luckily, we've gotten good deals for it every single vintage. It's a Sauvignon Blanc from New Zealand, a lot of fresh citrus notes, a lot of tropical notes, which is what makes an excellent pairing for fresh salads in the new year. Like, just because you're going for salads, if you want to like kick it up a couple notches with flavor, this really will highlight all those fresh fruits, vegetables, herbs, dressings that you have in there. I
want a salad next to me right now to eat with this thing, and just like with the ranch dressing and everything, a perfect pairing with this.
Yeah, that cream, especially with ranch dressing, yeah, that creaminess will really go well with the citrusness of this.
Yes, yes, citrusy and crisp, really refreshing, really drinkable, really good.
Yeah, so our second one is another Chairman Selection Program wine, Lay Infusions, I think is how you pronounce it. Pardon my French. And this is actually USDA organic wine. So, you know, if you're trying to go that organic route, organic eating, living, this is a perfect one to go with that. A lot of like spice notes to it. So, so again, it will pair with like your salads, or if you're going with more exotic dishes like Indian foods, curries, any heavy spice dish, which is often a meatless option.
Yeah.
So this will be excellent paired with those kind of dishes. Oh, it's also gluten-free as well.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, so it's got everything going for it.
Got everything,
and I feel like sparkling wine, like, it can really go with a lot of different things.
Yeah, good sparkling goes with anything is a tried and true statement.
Yes, oh yeah, very, very good option there. All right, next is a rosé.
Yes, next is a rosé. This is carried at most wines and spirit stores. It's Cupcake Lighthearted, which is their line of low-calorie, low-sugar wines. So it has less than a gram of sugar in it, and it's only 80 calories per glass versus usually 100 to 130 calories per glass. And just like a classic rosé, it's got watermelon, strawberry notes, which really makes an excellent pairing for, again, fresh fruits, fresh salads, but also if you're trying to add more fish into your diet, it goes excellently with like salmon, lighter fish like tilapia, and things like that.
Well, yeah, I get that. Yeah, and I'm a big fish guy, and this is not too sweet. I really like this, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Rosés is usually a little too sweet for me.
So that's actually a big misconception with rosés. People see pink and they think sweet, like pink Moscato and white Zinfandel, but traditionally and historically, rosés are dry wines. Okay. So if you go to any of our locations, all that sweet pink stuff is in the sweet section, but there is a specific dry rosé section in most locations, and that's where you'll find the not so sweet dry rosés.
So much to know about wine, right? I mean, yeah, no, this is really good.
Yeah, like I said, less than a gram of sugar, so especially if you're trying that keto diet, excellent to go with that. And they have a whole bunch of other great varietals in that lighthearted line. You
can keep it in your calorie balance if you're counting your calories. Yeah, tracking your calories on those apps. Yeah. All right. Speaking of that, this next one is a cab with 0 sugar?
Yes, it's a cab with 0 sugar, and it actually has still the same amount of calories and alcohol that a traditional Cabernet would have. So the way they get all that sugar out of it is they spin it in some fancy machinery, and because of gravity and weight, it pulls out the sugar. So it's nothing like, no artificial sweeteners, nothing like that in there.
Wow.
So it makes another great addition to a like farm to table, organic, because it is organic grapes, kind of that eating style. So if you're trying not to so much watch calories, but watch sugar and, like I said, farm to table, because it still will go well with like your steaks, your pork chops, and things like that.
Oh yeah, I mean, to me this tastes like a cab. If you didn't tell me this didn't have any, I wouldn't be able to tell. It just tastes like a cab. Not incredibly heavy, excuse me, but no, very, very good.
Yeah, still nice and light for some of those, like say if you were trying to do even like tofu, that, you know, the meatless protein options.
Yeah, of course.
Beyond meats and things like that. This will add some extra heaviness to that, make it taste more meaty.
Kind of balance it out with that. But okay, and then this last red.
Yes, this last red is a Spanish grape called Sumol, and this is a wine that tastes very much like a cab, but a little more rustic. This may sound bad to say, but it's like not as smooth. But that complements a lot more of your rustic dishes. Like in the winter, you're going with stews and root vegetables and things like that. It pairs really nicely with those things. So again, a good farm-to-table option, because it too, just like the one we had, organic grapes, it's vegan, so even if you're going that route, it all pairs with those kind of different eating styles.
Yeah, interesting. Where's this one from again?
Spain.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, definitely has those Spanish remnants.
Yeah, very oaky, kind of like a cab. But
Yeah.
like I said, a little bit more of a rusticness too.
Yes, yeah, definitely. I get what you're saying about how it's a little less smooth.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, with the pairings and stuff like that, yeah.
It's also a great option, like, because I always say, like, if you've never heard of a grape, give it a try. So if you like cab, try sumal. It's also good if you're trying to like eat different cuisines in the new year. So like I said, it goes good, like I said with this one, Indian food, Mediterranean food, essentially all those diets and cuisines that have like no meats and things like that. They'll add extra level to the spice blend that's in there.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Plenty of great options if you're trying to eat better in the new year. You can still enjoy a nice glass of wine, all thanks to Pam. If people are interested in learning more, they can head to the website.
Yes, fwgs.com, or just visit your local store and they'll have all that information for you. Or if you go to a big store, you'll find a wine specialist in the Green Apron to help you out.
Yeah, and they are the experts. They know so like they are wine encyclopedias. So please ask them if you're looking for anything in particular. They have plenty of great options. And of course, please drink responsibly. Pam, thanks so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
Of course, yeah.